Asshole.
One day, a wife came home early and found her husband in their bedroom making love to a very attractive young woman. Naturally, she's very upset. You're a disrespectful pig. How dare you do this to me? I'm a faithful wife, the mother of your children. I'm leaving you. I want a divorce right now. The husband replied, Now hang on just a minute, honey, so at least I can tell you what happened. Go ahead, she sobbed, but that'll be the last words you say to me. So the husband began. Well, I was getting into the car to drive home from work, and this young lady here asked me for a ride. She looked so down and out and defenseless that I took pity on her and gave her a lift. I also noticed she was very, very thin, not well dressed, and very, very dirty. She told me that she hadn't eaten for 3 days. So, in my compassion, I brought her home. I warmed up the enchiladas I made for you last night. You know, the ones you wouldn't eat because you're afraid they'll make you put on weight. This poor thing devoured them in minutes. Since she needed a good cleanup, I suggested a shower. And while she was doing that, I noticed her clothes were dirty and full of hose, so I threw them away. Then, because she needed clothes, I gave her the designer jeans that you've had for a few years now. But you don't wear because you say they're too tight. I also gave her the underwear that was your anniversary present, which you don't wear because, what is it you said? I don't have good taste. Do you remember that? I remember that. Then I found that really sexy blouse my sister gave you for Christmas that you don't wear just to piss her off. And then I also gave her those boots you bought at that expensive boutique we went to, and you don't wear because you wore them to work and found out someone at work has the exact same pair. The husband took a quick breath, then he continued. She was so grateful for me understanding that she was in need and needed my help, and I helped her, that as I walked her to the front door, she turned to me with tears in her eyes and said, Do you have anything else that your wife doesn't use? And that's how we wound up in bed. Good morning. Scrapped for cash. Army. See, we have our first find of the day, which these things are always good for some copper and ACRs. So, yeah. And a cord on top of everything else. So, yeah. We'll definitely take that. Get my cutters going. I seem to be missing some. Noisy. They know people are trying to sleep. They're just chirping away. But, as I should say, we're beginning our hunt for strap. The first leg of the day. It's supposed to be nice today from what I've been told. As of right now, it ain't looking that way. Rebel seed starter. Interesting. In case you want to start your own seeds. Let's move on. It's a beautiful morning. Oh. It's awful foggy out here right now. Nothing there worth keeping. Well, there's a bunch of ladders right there. I wonder if anybody's using them. You look. Sooner or later you find something. This ain't light at all, boys. Jesus Christ. Well, for now, I have to stay like that. I'll take it. Mickey Mouse. It's Mickey Mouse over glass. I don't know, might work. Anything of substance here, boys? I think it was Mom's spaghetti sauce I just stuck my finger in. Put your damn gloves on. Ow. Hey.
something. What you're about to see here in a minute is a very rare sighting up close of Biff, Doc, and Marty. Ladies and gentlemen, Biff to the right, Marty is in the middle, the little one, and there's Doc on the end. Let's go say hi. Hello, boys. Have you ever thought about getting back to the pond? It's nice to see y'all. If I had some food, I'd give it to you. Is it too cold to get into the water? Uh-oh. Here comes a newcomer to the mix. I think that's... He's got a little hitch in his giddy up right there. That's the lone wolf over there. He's just gonna go in the water and say to hell with everybody. But that one there seems like it's got a little limp to it, or maybe it's just a duck waddle. But at any rate, here is, let's call it 10-15 seconds of why did I do that? And if you're looking for answers to that question, look in the mirror. I don't want the printer unless it has a cord. And it has a cord. Thank you. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. I'm gonna go check out a couple long shot places that once upon a time I have got some stuff, but it's been a while. And I'm really not saying I'm not supposed to be there and do it, because I've never been told not to do it, but I don't generally ask for permission first, because they can always say no right off the bat. I kind of wait until I get caught, because I may have 5 good pickups there before somebody comes out and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" So that's where we're heading to. A couple spots here, and we'll get back into the scrap mode. See what happens. Could be interesting. Yes, I think I will. If I can lift it. This is ridiculous right here, boys. Let's make some room right there, matter of fact. Yes, I will. Pass on that. Yowzer. Moving on. No food for you today. That feller just walked in there to get him a burger. Walked up to my window just then and said, I'm parked right there behind you. I'm a scrapper too. I don't think so. Maybe you're one in training. Go check that load. Man, all I can say was when I put a load in, I put a load in, man. A lot of stuff you didn't see yesterday. I got a lot of wire in here, man. I got a lot of wire, we got a lot of copper. Got some ACRs in there. I got a lot of scrap. The one thing I'm gonna have to do that I don't like to do is go through this, get my stuff out, then reload. I hate doing that. I like to load as I go and it's ready to go. But I can't do that. So, everything looks good, everything's tight, everything's not moving. But yeah, it's a good load. It's a good Sunday. Some of it you saw, some of it you didn't. I filmed some, didn't film others. I did. Happy to catch some police involvement on camera. So you'll see that. And talking with them afterwards, apparently the vehicle in question is what they really ended up grabbing, not so much the guy, even though they did handcuff him and hold him for a little while, but he wasn't allowed to leave with the car. So you'll see that. That was kind of exciting. But other than that, it was a decent Sunday. And by decent, I mean non-ferrous decent. There's some scrap on there, don't get me wrong, but there is a tremendous amount of non-ferrous stuff. Wires, copper, ACRs, brass, that kind of stuff. So we'll go through it later. When I get the load ready for Tuesday, which my understanding is supposed to rain is in the forecast, so it may be a rainy Tuesday dump, but it should be a little profitable. I'd like to add, and I still got a few things on Sammy that needs to be put on here. I've got some aluminum, as in some aluminum sheet, and then I've got some breakage aluminum chairs. So I've got some stuff that I've got to organize and get ready for tomorrow. So that's what we'll do. I hope you had fun from what you could see. But it is what it is. And you'll see the big unveiling of unloading everything on Tuesday, but you'll see a lot of what I've got when I go to process everything and get it ready to go in. And I mean, when I say I got a lot of wire, I got a lot of wire. I'll see you later on. The guy's sitting at a bar and this drunk dude walks up to him calling his mom a whore. The first guy sitting there just ignores it and stays in his spot drinking his beer. An hour goes by and the drunk dude comes back saying, "Hey, I told you your mom's a whore." The guy looks around the bar and sees people are staring and waves his hand, says, "Don't worry. Everything's cool here, people. Just ignore him." After a few more shots, the drunk dude walks back up for the third time and says, "Hey, your mom is such a whore." The guy finally gets mad, throws his fist on the table and says, "You know what, Dad? Go home." God damn it. question is that clean brass? Yes, it is clean. What am I doing exactly? And you may ask yourself, what the hell is he doing? Well, I've got those two chairs right there, aluminum. I've got some aluminum sheets up there. I've got some more wire to put my wire bucket. And then I'm going to arrange everything that way because I've got a water heater and some more metal and some more aluminum. So I'm going to try to get this to where I've got my ferrous stuff, my scrap, up that way. And then back here I'll have open for several things of non-ferrous. That's my plan. Come back a little bit and see how, you know what I could do? I could do that. All right. Organize. All right. Organizo. All right. Organization, s'il vous plaît. Frickin' organize. What do you know? It worked. Awesome.